Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Happy bull markets, everybody. In this video, we're going to look on Bitcoin price on many charts that predicting we might go to a little consolidation or sideways or a dump phase for Bitcoin. And it's a very high likelihood you're going to see more downside on altcoins. We're going to show you some market leaders, altcoin leaders that you want to pay attention. If we're going to get this correction, you want to put them on your radar for buying later. Okay. Let's start with the Bitcoin. Okay, by the way, sir, smash the like, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to this channel, because if you're going to get this pullback in this channel, we're going to tell you the next market leaders that will emerge first from their market lows. This is where big money is made. This is where the big money was made back in last October when they emerged from the lows. This is where you want to pay attention. Okay, so you need to pay attention to crypto now in this time, because you might gonna get the best financial opportunity of this cycle, in my opinion. Look, Bitcoin, okay, Bitcoin is the daddy. All right, this is okay. Look, we had this rising trend line, little rising trend line here. You broke below it. Okay, so that looks like a wedge. Okay, we thought there is a chance of a move up. But you can see charts broke down, obviously because of the risks of war. And the dollar exploded. Now I'll show you multiple charts, some macro analysis as well. So you gotta pay attention to the macro, because the macro is what creates these corrections or pullbacks. Let's look on the macro first. Okay, so you want to look on the dollar. The dollar just broke out, man. The dollar broke out. When the dollar is breaking out, as a crypto trader and investor, you want to be moving into cash when the dollar is breaking out. Period. You don't want to be all in when the dollar is breaking out on rubbish coins. It doesn't matter if it's the best coin. It doesn't matter, man. The dollar is going up. High risk. You're talking about banks and countries pumping the dollars. Man, the dollar going up, it's bearish pressure on everything traded versus the US dollar. US dollar is the world currency. When it's getting stronger, every asset in the world is getting weaker. Okay, 99% of them gonna go weaker, especially when it's pumping so hard. Okay, so what we're watching in the community and in the channel, when is the next time the money season will start, is when the dollar will top out. Just like it did here. It topped out in October. This is where we started going into swing trades, buying into leaders like Solana, INJ, Caspa, before the dollar topped out. Now we're looking for another signal, another topping signal on the US dollar. At the moment, it just broke out, man. Okay, so you might get another week, another couple of weeks. It can be a big spike and it can be a longer grind to the upside. We don't know how it's going to play out, but we're definitely going to watch this chart for when the next significant top will form on the annoying US dollar, because this is the chart that is telling you when you make the big money and when you're not making so much money. And you can see here, that was the big money in crypto from October, November, December. And then you had here the meme hype and the AI hype in February. This chart tells you everything. Now it tells you, be careful. This is the moment when most people in crypto lose all their money and capitulate, because they cannot sustain this. If they are all in, let's say they are all in coins, and the coins are dumping 60, 70, 80, 90%, they're going to capitulate. What you can do as a crypto trader is, when you get the signals way before, like last week, you move into cash. And you play defense. Watch the dollar. Now, we want to show you more charts, okay? S&P, man, S&P telling you, be careful, okay? You can see, this was a bull channel here. You broke below the channel, you started a correction. Correction in the summer. Bitcoin corrected around 25, altcoins went to Rekt City. And that was the early bull. Now we are in the aggressive bull. So we might get we believe it's going to be much faster correction or pullback. But it can be much more aggressive, okay? Like a shakeout. So look at the S&P. S&P getting a stochastic RSI cross on the weekly. Last time you had this cross was on the summer. It crossed back down. It's probably going to confirm it next week with the other line crossing back to the blue box. Very likely you'll see more downside on the S&P. S&P is going down. Everything is going down. Everything's going off the window, man. The S&P is the daddy, okay? The Bitcoin is the daddy of crypto, of all the altcoins. The S&P is the daddy of Bitcoin, and the dollar is the daddy of the S&P and all the other rubbish. You understand? You have to watch the market picture, the big market. Okay, so these are This chart telling you, look, you had now, this is insane. You had now from October all the way till April, bullish environment. Now you have a little risk of a pullback. Okay, short-term pullback. Again, here you had from March all the way to the summer. You're getting these extended bull runs, but sometimes you're gonna get a corrections for people to load up, investors shake out, people take profits, etc., etc., etc. Okay, let's look on. So Bitcoin, we talked to now. The most concerning part in this channel, we're watching the altcoins because the altcoins are making you the best money. Bitcoin is rubbish. Bitcoin is, is an index. If you're a billionaire, you can make money with Bitcoin. If you're, if you're trading with a couple of 100Ks and you want to go to the elite, you're not gonna get it with Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin dominance is a concerning chart. Okay, it's concerning chart. You can see this is a weekly chart. Okay, this was the consolidation here for Bitcoin dominance for the last 160 days. You just broke out. It's probably gonna confirm a breakout in 12 hours on the weekly chart for the Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin price going down, Bitcoin dominance go up. This is the most horrific time for being in altcoins position. Horrific. It's going to get ugly. Okay, altcoins can get wrecked in a way you don't even realize. Okay, the dominance. Okay, so you want to see the dominance top out. Okay, you want to see the dominance stop out. It can run now. It can run to the 58%, to the 62%. It can just run now because Bitcoin, Bitcoin will hold its value. Altcoins just getting dumped. Okay, so the market caps of altcoins are falling fast, and the Bitcoin market cap is not falling so fast. So the dominance is going up, and that's bearish for altcoins. All right, and what else we want to watch? We want to watch the USDT dominance. USDT dominance looks like she's doing a little reversal here. Let's see if we get a cross on the momentum. Yeah, you get a cross on the momentum. That's not so good, but you had the cross here. That was a little bit bearish here. December and January, Bitcoin made a little pullback on the ETF hype. Now it looks like it can be a bigger pullback. Oh, now I want to show you one more thing. Sir, if you're still watching, smash the like, subscribe to the channel. Smash the like, subscribe to the channel, click the bell so you not miss out the next big movers and these market updates we're going to give you from time to time. Look, Bitcoin. What we're watching in the community, okay? This is what we're watching, okay? Where we are in the macro picture, okay? That was your beginning of the bull market. You had your first leg up. That was your one leg. Then you had the correction here, second leg down. Now you completed the third, potentially. Again, not confirmed yet. How you know it's confirmed? You need to lose 60K. You lose 60K, then probably going to the fourth leg correction down. Okay, this is an Elliott wave theory count. And then we're gonna run, once this correction is be done, probably this month or next month, in our opinion, can be done next week as well. But it can be done also, it can extend to end of April, maybe even end of May. So keep in mind halving coming next week, so might add to the volatility. So once you complete the fourth leg, you're gonna go to the fifth leg, the final leg. Whether it's gonna do a new high or whether it's gonna do a double top, we don't know. But you're gonna get another big impulse on Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. We believe it's gonna go to 100K probably. Okay, so that's what we believe. But now, short term, there is a risk now. You're gonna see a pullback. And if you look on the fibs, okay, last pullback here took you to around, the 3821 one, the 382 level. You can see it bottomed out here. So if it goes to the 382, we're looking on 55K. If you go to the 50%, we're looking at 49. We're actually keeping an open mind for a retest of the 49. That looks like a very, again, we're not calling for it. We're just keeping an eye for it. We might see, we can see a pullback here. And if you look on the MAs, we just lost the 50-day MA. So if it's gonna stay below it and it will slop down, there is a risk to retest the 200-day. The 200-day are probably gonna hit 50K in the next couple of weeks. Okay, so put these levels on your radar. Now I want to show you some stuff that's happening. Look, for example, Caspa. Look at Caspa, man. Caspa. Look on Caspa chart here. You can see Caspa is now testing its 200-day. Okay, all of them are testing their 200-day. This could be amazing buying opportunity, but if they lose the 200, you can get much more downside. You can see, look at INJ. INJ just lost its 200-day. Okay, this is amazing buying opportunity for INJ. So if you get a correction, maybe to the 15, maybe to the 20s, whatever, maybe you want to basing out here. Okay, that's amazing buying opportunity for people that miss out on INJ for the next leg up on INJ, man. Look at Solana. This kind of correction happen maybe once in a year. Once in a year in a bull market. Last time you had one in the summer of 2023. Now you might be getting some kind of a altcoin correction. It looks like that's how it looks like, man. This is not a regular dump, man. This is a serious pullback. You can see Solana lost the 50-day, probably going back to the 200 at 93. Look at AVAX. We're showing you some market leaders so you get the idea what's going on in the crypto. Look, AVAX lost its 50, tested, spiked through its 200. It's probably going below the 200, man. It's probably going to look, which are, look at the AI names. Let's show you the AI names. AI leaders. Let's look on FET. FET is still pretty strong, but you know, it hit almost 350. Now this one hits 160. That's already 50% haircut on FET. It's going down. It's going down to the 200, man. They're all going down to 200. They cannot. If Bitcoin dominance will keep ripping, they're going down, man. They're gonna go 70, 80, 90% pullbacks. Yes. I've seen it before. I've seen it last cycle. We're gonna see it again. You're gonna see it again. Show you more. Well, that's pretty much the market leaders I'm following. Look, say new coin, but look, SEI, sorry, already retesting the 200-day. Probably going to Rekt City. All coins probably going to Rekt City, man. Be careful out there. Smash the like, subscribe to the channel, man, and make sure you have dry powder for this dip, because this dip, again, you don't want to be the one that FOMO in here now and yay, it's over. Much better to wait. If it's doing a V bottom, much better to buy higher than buying here, because here there is a risk of a bounce and then another leg down. Okay, the dollar is very likely to keep melting up, and the S&P is very likely to correct, and Bitcoin is very likely to correct as well. Man, altcoins can go way lower. Be careful out there. Time to manage wealth management. Okay, manage your wealth, manage your risk. Obviously, you should have been sitting on a minimum 50% of your account in cash, in USD or USDTs for you buying the dip, because these dips come in once in a year, and you always have to have some cash for these kind of dips if we're gonna get them. We're already getting a substantial dip in altcoins. And look, and yeah, man. Thank you very much for watching. Smash the like, leave a comment down below what do you think is going to happen. Where do you think Bitcoin is going? You think Bitcoin is going to 50K, 49, 55, 60? Where do you think Bitcoin is going? Do you think altcoins are going to keep meltdown, or you think they're going to be bought now and do a reversal? What do you think? Smash the like. See you in the next video. Cheers.